Hey, 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 collective. So, this is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your collective reading for today. So, I am in the process of moving, so I can't do the signs separately right now. Um, so, we're going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what's going on for the collective. It's interesting. I don't normally do a collective reading, so I'm kind of liking it. I apologize for the delay in, doing all of the signs. I will get back to that as soon as I can. I will try to post here and there different collective readings. Okay. Instead of doing like 3 signs at a time, that's what I was going to do. No. Okay. So if you guys want a reading, link is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So your overall energy, okay, for the collective is the Queen of Swords, the Wanderer, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Now, this is very interesting energy. And I say this because I got to get to the challenge, because the challenge is the new moon, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Stars. And the outcome, may as well do everything at once, is the moon, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Stars, and the 9 of Stars here. Okay, stars are pentacles and moons are cups. Just an FYI. So it's interesting because we just had the new moon partial solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. Now, when you have any solar eclipse or any eclipse, that those energies can last for up to a year sometimes, right? For at least a month, can go out 6 months, depending on, what it does in your astrological chart, how it's affecting you, how strong it is. It can sometimes last even longer than that. So with the partial eclipses are all about eclipsing something out of your life or into your life. And we have the new moon here in the challenge position. So what I'm getting from this, and they're confirming, is that the challenge here is the solar eclipse, because things are being gifted, I'm getting to us. Okay. This is fate, the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like this solar eclipse, there's a lot of fated things that are about to happen. And in the outcome, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the 10 of Stars, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So this talks about marriage, commitment, abundance, right? And across from the moon, that shows me that it's hidden. So all of these fated events, all of these serendipitous moments that may happen are hidden from us. So when they come out, they are going to literally shock us, okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot of dreaming with people in the overall energy. I feel like choices are going to be coming up, like forks in the road. Okay, you can go this way, you can go that way. What is your choice, right? And there is no wrong choice. It's just the journey. So journeys are upon everybody. This is what I'm feeling. And depending on the journey, depends on what fated event is meant for you. Now, sometimes, no matter which journey, in my opinion, in my viewpoint, you choose, I feel like certain events are still meant for you. Particular things, no matter what journey, no matter what road you on, are meant for you and cannot be taken from you. Nobody can stop them, nothing. So they may be a little late in coming. They may be, something may be different about them, but I feel like they're going to get to you. The energy, it has to find you without a doubt. And this is happening now with the Queen of Swords. I feel like people's intuition, everybody's intuition is online. So listening to that intuition, making decisions based on your intuition. Yes, based on logic, you can listen, you can be practical, but using your intuition is very, very important here. And really seeking that higher wisdom with the Hierophant, right? Really leading yourself. The Hierophant is all about leading, but leading yourself, empowering yourself, and leading yourself forward on the wheel of fate. So let's see. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands talks about moving forward, right? And leaving the past behind. So let's see what's up for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Moons, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So I feel like things that are weighing on people, things that are stuck within people, like those self-imposed prisons, right? That you want to break free from. I feel like people are about to break free within the heart space. So new love, like maybe you feel like you've been stuck in a situation you're getting out of as far as love is concerned. Ace of Moons is all about new love, right? Or maybe, you know, you've been all up in your head about a work situation and, you know, it's eclipsing out of your life. But what's replacing it is something even better. It's a passion that you love, right? It's a passion that will, I'm hearing pay it forward. So somebody's passion here is really going to pay it forward to many. So tell me about the Queen of Swords. We have the Four of Swords, the Star, and the Four of Moons. So a lot of healing is happening. And I feel like healing over fears, right? Now with the two fours, people's, everybody could be focusing on home life. 4 is Cancer in astrology, the 4th house of home. So I feel like, you know, some people may be moving, some people may be buying new homes, selling new homes, talking about family. I'm feeling with the Four of Swords, with the fours, and grabbing hold of opportunities here with the Four of Moons, and really overcoming fears through healing, because the Four of Swords is all about healing, right? So the Hierophant, with the Hierophant, we have the Empress, right? Taurus and Libra energy here. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the full moon. Okay. And we have the full moon. So things are coming to completion here. But I feel like you're working through fears, you're working through anxiety, you're working through many, many, many different things. This is Teddy, by the way. So being the Magician, oh, I thought that was the Empress. It's the Magician. So being the Magician here, you're creating, the Empress creates too. So that's interesting. Being the Magician, you're creating something that's whole. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from the full moon. Something that is complete, that completes you, right? It's like you feel good about it. So you finish a project and you feel like it's complete, like nothing is missing. You found the last puzzle piece, right? And you can see the whole picture. So clarifying the Wanderer is the Three of Wands, the Death card, and the Fool card. So what you've been waiting for, ending in a beginning, right? Because interesting, we have the full moon and we have the new moon here. So endings and beginnings and transformation, major transformations are about to take place here. Right, Ted? Okay, so let's talk about your challenge. All right, the new moon, we have the Knight of Moons, the Empress, there's the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. So new love, new love. So new love is coming into a lot of people's lives. I feel like in one way or another, it could be, I can't talk today. I cannot talk today. So a lot of love in family, in friends, in romance, okay, is coming into people's lives. I feel like there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of fulfillment. There's a lot of blooming of relationships with the Empress here, even blooming over guardedness, right? The Nine of Wands is all about the wounded warrior. So even though people are wounded right now, I feel like it's sort of the Empress is breaking down that wall and getting through and able to touch people on a level that they haven't felt before, right? It softens them. That's what I'm feeling with the Nine of Wands and the Empress. So tell me about these Seven of Stars, the Nine of Moons, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Moons. So walking away. A lot of people are going to find it challenging to walk away, to drop their guard, and to actually go for their wishes, go for their dreams with the Nine of Moons. So with the Hermit card, you have the Eight of Stars, the Ace of Stars, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Hermit talks about going within, right? Shining a light upon the shadow aspects of the self. So I feel like doing the inner work, taking the opportunity to really research the self and doing the inner work that it takes to grow is going to be a challenge. But I feel like it's going to pay off in spades if you do. So clarifying the Page of Wands is the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Tower. A lot of awakenings are going to be challenging for people. I feel like they're going to come out of nowhere, and blow people's minds. I really do. With the information that's coming to them, I feel like their sense of reality is going to end. What they thought was isn't, and they're going to know that. They're going to see that, right? With the Ten of Swords, that's what I'm getting. They're going to know the truth. With the Ace of Swords, they're going to know the truth because they're going to get the messages from Spirit. They're going to see what they need to see to make things clear. And I feel like it's literally seeing things in their reality that change their perception of what they're experiencing here, right? So for your outcome, collective, you have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Stars, the Ten of Stars, and the Moon card. So clarifying the Nine of Stars, you have the Six of Moons, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Four of Stars. So this talks about making a decision here, right? Some of you may be feeling stuck because I feel like you're seeking something that is of a childlike wonder. Like you're seeking relationships that are innocent, relationships that are pure, right? That remind you of sort of like puppy love. That's what I'm getting. So it's like a lot of you are holding on to an idea of this puppy love and you want it back. It's like you're searching for it, but you can't get out of this feeling of being stuck. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's you're building yourself up. You want this very badly. And I feel like you're going to hang on to this notion of wanting this puppy love. All right. And move forward. You're going to move forward in this healing so that you can get out of this stuck position, because what's stuck is your heart. With the Two of Swords here, that is always a heart chakra blockage. So by getting out of the Two of Swords and getting out of that feeling of being stuck, you're releasing yourself. You're breaking free from yourself and you're embracing your heart. And therefore, what's going to come to you, what's going to be magnetically attracted to you is just that childlike wonder within. Okay, so let's talk about the Three of Swords. We have the Five of Moons, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Wow. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be healing over past love relationships. I feel like a lot of you are going to be healing over people who did you dirty, people who were not very nice, collective, not very nice, lying, cheating, thieving, right? The Knight of Swords, I feel like you're listening to your intuition about this. You know that you need to break free of yourself in order to embrace and be open to what is meant for you, right? This serendipitous moment, possibly with another. These fated events, I feel, are going to come at the least expected time. Because with the moon here, you do not see this coming at all, at all. So tell me about the moon card, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. So some of you, this is happening when you move. The Six of Swords and the Chariot is all about moving. So the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're very excited about this next leg of your journey, this next chapter. Now, this doesn't mean you have to literally be moving house. This could mean that you're moving on, and it's from this healing, right? This process of healing. You're moving on to a state of peace. You're moving on to a state of balance here, right? And with the Knight of Wands, you're choosing to move forward in an exciting, adventurous way. So let's see about the 10 of Stars. You have the Three of Moons, you have the Page of Stars, and you have the Queen of Stars. Wow. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are coming together with a soulmate. A lot of you are coming together, and I'm hearing with the twin flame, Page of Stars, and you have the Three of Cups here. So I feel like there's a lot of joyous moments that are coming to you guys. I feel like out in the dating world, there are going to be a lot of people coming together very quickly and unexpectedly. With the Page of Stars, you may even be getting information from up above. Even though these are pentacles, I see this as information like flowing through you, right? From up above. Decisions regarding what you do now. Like when you meet this person, it's like, okay, what do we build now? Like, what do we do? You're opening up your heart. You don't expect this. So there's decisions that need to be made, right? With the Justice card. Utilizing your intuition here. See, these two, and I just said twin flame. These two are my twin flame cards. Two of them anyway, High Priestess and Justice. And with Judgment, it's like you were supposed to have this happen. Whoops. You were supposed to have this happen with Judgment. Okay. I feel like it was meant to be. And I almost feel like for some of you, somebody's coming back from a past life to this life. And it's to correct something from a past life. Okay. So I'm going to get some moon cards here. Okay. This is the Moonology deck. So we're going to see what the moon has to say for you because you did get the new moon and the full moon here. All right. All right. So we're getting three. We're getting three. All right, so we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, all right? So this is utilizing your intuition. This is really connecting with your heart space. This is really working in the dream world as well. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And just these two, this is twin flame energy. I mean, nobody talks about Pisces as, you know, twins or anything, but you're always seeing two, like Gemini, right? So the answers you need are coming, and meditate and contemplate. I feel like the answers you need that are coming are going to happen in the dream state. So keep a dream journal. And a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. I feel like this full moon, this next full moon, okay, is going to really cement a completion. It's going to close a circle. It's completing a cycle. It's like the wheel of karma here. It's completing a cycle. So, wow. I want to get a crystal card, collective. I like this reading. And I like it because I feel there's beginnings and endings, like the new moon and the new moon to the full moon. All right, beginnings and endings. I feel like things will be happening fast. See things through. That's what I'm getting. Hello. So we have amethyst, humility, hemimorphite, the egoless state, and pearl, purity. Okay. So I feel like really going within, especially this high priestess is really standing out here. It's like this humility is associated with this high priestess. That's what I'm getting. So what is it that you need to have humility for? And I feel like this is important in connection with another. So asking yourself about humility is going to be important in learning something about yourself, in learning and growing. So hemimorphite, the egoless state, ego work, right? So these two kind of go together, the ego, right? And humility, and then purity and purifying. So I feel like saging is going to be important. I feel like really cleansing, like baths and Epsom salt baths and such. So hang on. Leave your seeds, I'm getting from hemimorphite. So what I'm getting from this, and this is the egoless state, plant your seeds, right? If you want to create something, plant your seeds, but then leave them. Like when you water them, right? You nurture them, but then leave them. Don't go back and check them like, did I plant the right seed? And then try to move it around and plant it in a different place and, and mess with the growth of the seed. I'm getting plant the seed and leave it, right? Leave it until you come back and check on it. So plant that seed and leave it. Let me see what we get from Pearl. Pleasant affirmations will do you wonders. So I feel like saying affirmations over and over again. And while you're doing things that, like while you're cleaning up around the house, while you're taking a walk, these affirmations, I feel with movement are going to mean something and are going to be put to work. That energy is going to sort of purify you. So make sure that they're positive, make sure that they're uplifting. I feel like they're really going to seep into your cells here with movement, Okay, and amethyst, humility. Let go. So there's something that the collective needs to let go of in order to allow in. All right. And purple is like the crown chakra for me. That's the way that I see this color, violets. Okay. Yes, it's transmutation. Yes, it's transformation. But for me, that's just energy that comes from up above that's very strong. And in order to be open to it, you really have to release a lot of resistance. So I feel like there's a lot of information that is going to be downloaded to you if you are open to it during this time. So collective, I hope this resonated. Please drop a like below, share and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Make sure that you're utilizing the link in the box if you are interested, as there are scammers about the community. And know that you will always see my face in a reading if you order one from me, as well as receive an unlisted link. Make sure that you're utilizing that link, as there are scammers about the community, and know that that link will take you to my Etsy shop, and that's the only place that you can order a reading. And when you order a reading, collective, you will receive a link from, a confirmation about the turnaround time. And then when your reading is complete, you will get an email with a link that will take you back here to this YouTube channel. So you have a fantastic day, collective, and I will catch you on the flip side of your daily doses of tarot. Namaste.